Stacie Archer, and I'm taking the chef challenge today. What that means is I need to feed a family of 4 for under $20 using less than 10 ingredients and get dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less. We're doing this in partnership with Camillus House. Camillus House is the largest homeless nonprofit organization here in Miami, and they've been able to find homes that are permanently supportive housing for 194 families. These are families that are now learning how to cook for the first time and how to do it on a budget. So today, I'm going to teach you how to make carbonara with a winter green salad. It is easy, it's inexpensive, and it's fun to make. So the first thing I want to do is I want to start a pot of water to get it boiling so that I can add my linguine in just a few minutes. So I have a pot of water boiling on high, and I have 4 pieces of bacon here. I like to add the bacon flavor to it. It's wonderful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slice up this bacon before I cook it, and it's going to cook into crispy brown little bites that are going to go on top of the carbonara. So again, this is 4 slices of bacon, all good for flavor. It's a very simple dish, carbonara is. It's basically a pasta with an egg type of sauce, egg and cheese. There's different versions of it. You can make a chicken carbonara. You can do just about anything that you want to add to it. You can add vegetables to it. But carbonara in general is just referring to a pasta with a Parmesan sauce to it. So here I am. I've got all my bacon chopped up. I'm going to run this over to my skillet that I have preheating here and drop that in. Here it's sizzling, getting nice and brown. Okay, while that cooks, and it will cook fast. You don't really need to add any special oil to it because there's enough fat in the bacon that it won't stick to the skillet. Okay, so I'm going to let that brown for a little bit. My pasta water is almost there. Now I'm going to make the cheesy sauce. This is what makes carbonara so amazing. So I've got a nice big bowl here, and I have 4 eggs. And I'm going to crack all 4 eggs into the bottom of this bowl. The eggs really help emulsify the sauce and really give it a richness, a creaminess. And it's just so simple. It doesn't take butter. It doesn't take cream. The eggs and the Parmesan together, the simple ingredients, they do all the work for you. So here I have my 4 eggs. And to my 4 eggs, I'm going to add a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. This is finely grated. Go ahead and dump that in there. Okay, get an overhead look here. And I'm going to just mix the eggs with the Parmesan. Just blending it all together. Now this is where you can add some salt and some pepper. If you like it a little spicy, you can add a little crushed red pepper. But all you're looking to do is beat the eggs with that cup of Parmesan cheese. Done. Back over to my pasta. I need to get that cooking. So I have a pound of linguine. I'm going to throw it in. Hot water. This will only take about 5 to 7 minutes for the linguine to get al dente. Al dente means it's just enough to the tooth, al dente. A little bit of a push on it. It's not overly cooked. It's not going to fall apart. It's actually going to have a nice firm texture to it. So about 5 to 7 minutes. Over here, the bacon coming together. Great. So while the pasta is cooking and while the bacon is browning, we're going to go ahead and prepare a wintergreen salad to go along with this. And I'm using a shortcut. And this is one of my time-saving, inexpensive ways of getting dinner on the table and keeping it healthy. I like these salad kits that you can find at the grocery store. This one in particular is a sweet kale chopped kit. And what comes in it is green cabbage and kale, of course, and broccoli. It's got some shredded Brussels sprouts, has everything, a little radicchio. It's just a nice color. So I take the shortcut. I mean, I could spend time chopping all these lettuces together, but for about $3, I can have it done for me and I can throw it in a bowl and dress it up a little bit. So I'm going to use that chopped salad. Then to dress it up, it's a winter salad. So you want to use apples and oranges, or if you have pomegranates or cranberries, anything that's in season during the winter, it really goes nicely with the salad. So here I have my orange. I'm going to go ahead and add it to this salad. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick rough peel of the orange, take the pith off. And I just let the knife follow the peel around, leaving all the fruit. Okay, just get any more of that white pith out, because it tends to be a little sour. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and do segments of my orange right into the salad, just like that. And this is just a nice little tip on how to dress up a store packaged salad and make it look like you really spent a lot of time in putting a salad together, when really all you're doing is just dressing it up with an orange, or like I said, cranberries, or whatever fruit is in season. Good. So now we have the orange. My pasta is just about there. My bacon is just about there. Stir my bacon real quick. Get it nice and crispy brown. And then these packets come with their own dressing. This is a poppy seed dressing. And it also comes with some sesame seeds and some cranberries in it. So we're just going to go ahead and add that all together and toss it. Seeds. Okay. And this is how you get dinner on the table quickly and look like you've spent a lot of time working on things. That's what this is about. I mean, your families, your working families, you've got kids at home. You want to cook healthy. You want to stay, close to a budget as possible. These are easy tips on how you can do that. So there's my salad. My bacon is pretty much done. Okay, my pasta is pretty much done. So what I'm going to do next, check my pasta for that al dente. Needs just another minute. It'll pull together. Like I said, you want it tender, but with a little bit of a bite. And what I'm going to do with this is where the magic all comes together, is I've got my eggs here with that Parmesan that I had whipped up earlier. I'm going to add the pasta directly to this egg mixture. And yes, I didn't cook the eggs separately, but the pasta, the heat from the pasta and the extra reserved water that we're going to put in from the pasta, it's going to cook the eggs, and it's just going to bring it together beautifully. It's going to be a real nice, rich, velvety texture. So with that said, add the pasta. adding the pasta right to the bowl, trying not to make a mess. Great. And then you want to take a little bit of your pasta water to help get this a little saucy. You don't want it dry. So you kind of have to eye it a little bit, but I always start with about a ladle and a half of the pasta water. And now if you can see what's happening is we're pulling it all together. That Parmesan cheese and the eggs, they become this rich velvety sauce for the pasta. And it's thick. And it's wonderful. Now I can tell you, as I'm looking at this, I still have a good amount of liquid in there, so I'm not going to add any more. But if yours is dry, take some of that pasta water and just gradually add to it. Okay, that's our carbonara, and then we'll finish with some bacon. Grab a hot pad. You want to remove the grease from the bacon. Here I'm just going to make sure not to get any grease in. I'm going to add that to the top. Nice and crispy, just the way they like it. You can almost think of this as having breakfast for dinner in a way, because you're getting your eggs and your bacon. But of course, you're making it a dinner with the pasta and the Parmesan cheese. And I like to just go ahead and let that all come together in this bowl. It's looking good. Okay, we'll go ahead and plate it up. I always admire how they do this in Italian restaurants, where they take the pasta and they use a spoon and they delicately put it on a plate. Of course, I have a lot to learn when it comes to that, but nevertheless, it's still really good. Okay, get a little more bacon on top. All right. And now we're going to finish it with our winter green salad we pulled together with our oranges. A little on the side. There you have it, carbonara with the winter salad. It's hearty, it's fresh, it's easy to make, and put it on the table and watch your family just devour this. I'm Stacie Archer, and thank you for joining me in this portion of Chef Challenge.